Do you worry about CTE?
What's that?
What the football players get? Let me see. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which is a disease which is caused by repeated head injuries. Which is, as a boxer.
I mean, luckily mine was caught early. I had my surgery, so the pressure that was going on in my head and the little discrepancy problem I had was caught.
Right, but all those other times, like how many concussions have you had in your life?
0 unknowingly.
Okay.
Probably millions, but I've never I'm laying down, I'm in a concussion. Like, no, I don't know.
Concussion is a brain bruise.
Right. I've never had my brain, I only had my brain opened up one time.
Okay.
And that was in the last fight when the fighter chose to be dirty. That was it.
Would you allow your kids to box?
Of course. If they came to me and showed me, you got to come to me and show me that. I really want boxing. Look what I did. Look what I know. Look what I've been trying to work on. Look what and then I go, okay. This kid is enthused. This kid has, you know what I'm saying? He has drive, and he's trying to go somewhere with this, and I'm going to help him.
How many kids do you have?
I have 8 children.
8 children?
Yeah, 4 boys, 4 girls.
How many mothers?
So what? 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
I worked with the mom of your daughter.
Yeah, Mita.
Yeah, Mita. At Loud Records.
Yeah.
SRC, which was later called.
She's a very great person.
She is. And your daughter was great. She used to come to the office and everything.
She's in the military now.
Wow.
Did you know that?
I did not know that. I just saw her as a little girl last time. Now she's an adult.
She's in the military right now. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of her choices that she made.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that, I didn't have nothing to do with that. She came to me. That her and my other daughter, Zab Judah, they worked it out and figured it out, and I just supported.
Yep. And now you have 4-year-old twin boys.
Yeah.
Dope.
Princeton and Preston.
So as I was going through your Instagram,
yeah,
what I started to see over and over and over again was BMF.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got to hang out with BMF around 2004. They flew me out. Blue Da Vinci, I guess, was a big fan of my mixtapes during that time. So I was, they took us all out, they partied, and then I went to, Big Meech's house. He was on house arrest at the time.
We're in Atlanta?
In Atlanta, yeah. He had the ankle
White
monitor.
House.
The White House, exactly, with the Ferrari, the white Ferrari. And I got to hang out with all of them. And me and Blue kind of maintained, we would see each other. I've interviewed him before. But it seems like you were pretty deep with those guys.
Blue, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meech, my brother, too.
Yeah. At what point did you start hanging out with him?
Years ago. We don't really care about it, you know what I'm saying? It's we don't talk about the mafia business, you know what I'm saying? And it just go like this. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Meech was a great person, man. You know what I'm saying? From day one, he's always supported me. He's always he taught me a lot. We had a lot of great conversations. And you know what I'm saying? I know Big Meech different. I don't know the TV guy that people talk about. Like, I know Big Meech from sitting down face to face, one-on-one, me and Cuz sitting down chopping it up. And always gave me great advice, always was there, very supportive of me.
Right.
And
you wore a BMF shirt in one of your fights, right?
Well, yeah. I wore BMF a lot of times in the ring. I mean, when I was wearing BMF in the ring, people didn't know what BMF was. They didn't know. I mean, now they look back and they go to my fights and they be like, wait a minute, you was defending the championship of the world and that's what the T-shirts was y'all all had on? You're like, yeah,
Well, I can tell you, I hung out with those guys that one weekend.
The family.
And I have never seen money being spent on a level that BMF spent it. I mean, they had billboards all around Atlanta said the world is BMF's. We rolled up to the club with like Lambos, Ferraris, Rolls Royces. They were handing out Cristal bottles like they were flyers. It was crazy. How did you feel when all of them started getting busted?
It was shocking. I mean, you wake up, you get the news, you be in different states, different situations, and they're like, yo, dude got hit. I mean, dude got caught. Like, what? Like at the time, like, when you knew Meech, you like, dude can't get caught. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
because Meech, because we have
it was cool. He was like, dude don't get caught.
Cool.
You can't get the dude.
And we interviewed, a friend of mine, Cavario, interviewed Meech in prison over the phone, and we posted up on our YouTube channel. And I read the books as well that was written about BMF and saw the documentaries. And essentially, they didn't really catch Meech with anything. It was all people started to cooperate.
Word of mouth,
Everyone started to snitch.
Yeah,
and
that's why he should be let free.
Yeah, and he ended up having to take a really long plea deal because if he had gone to trial, he was facing life. He was facing kingpin charges.
Yeah.
But they didn't really catch him with anything.
He never did nothing. He tried to support people and help people live out their dreams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I can say. I mean, I seen that with my eyes. No matter how he was doing it, he was very supportive. And like, if he seen you was far, I mean, I can only speak for myself. I mean, he seen what I was doing. He seen my dreams, my drives, and where I was going with it. And you know what I'm saying? He sat down and explained to me his dreams and his goals and where he wanted to go with it in life. He's like, yo, we need to, we need to link up. You know what I'm saying? Do something. And I was like, yo, you the big homie. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Put the blueprint out. I'm going to follow it.
Yeah.
And that was it.
And, Big Meech had, I remember listening to the interview. He felt at the time that he got busted that, he was already transitioning. He was friends with the Puffies of the world.
Yeah.
And he had businesses and he was hanging out with people like you and so forth. So he felt like nothing was going to happen. And then, boom, everything went down. Everyone got indicted. Dozens of people were getting football numbers. His brother,
T.
Southwest T. I remember in the interview he said how T was just in love with the cell phone. That a lot of the stuff that they got him on was they had tapped his brother's line. And Blue Da Vinci went to prison. It was a mess, man. It was a mess. I didn't know those guys as well as you, but I did get to hang out.
Shout to my brother Blue Da Vinci. Shout to Big T.
Yeah.
OG.